Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot, but he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
The designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2 though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready with another 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. From the stretch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now it's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's Carlos Beltran. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
One now to Beltran, heading out toward shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the third out. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Mets nothing. Now batting, Lucas Duda, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Lucas Duda.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 0-2 once more. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Ready now, Neil Walker. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he takes ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Walker waits on the 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Catch made there by Altuve, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Striding into the box, David Wright. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Travis d'Arnaud would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after them, make them swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 left for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it right. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And at third base, the captain, Captain America, David Wright. I love the fact that he still has great footwork. The first step may be as good as anybody in the history of the game. He can still catch it, but I love that first step.
Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher Ryan McCann.
Stepping in, Brian McCann. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Juan Lagares.
Leading off with
and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Juan Lagares.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's ball 2 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's Nori Aoki as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Cabrera's there to Walker for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Astros leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Astros, center fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Duda is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to center. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Astros 1 and the Mets nothing. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. Wright will take the turn and head for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, Make it 21 doubles now on the year. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Now in the box, Juan Lagares comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Up next for the Mets.
So striding in, Jose Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 home to Reyes. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Ready for another shot now as Dribble Cabrera trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Ryan McCann.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Mets.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman Neil Walker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Nori Aoki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder Nori Aoki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. For Walker now at second. Scooped up, and Walker's throw is right there for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. That misses. 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. One and two now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez into shallow left. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Number 5, David Wright.
Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. This is foul right side. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball misses, 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, and he misses it.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2 seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Digging in once again, Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The batter,
2 very
7,
well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a
Jose
1
Reyes.
and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Duda.
Ready once again, Lucas Duda. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
2 down, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Josh Edgen will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 66, Josh Edgen.
Tony Kemp is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce giving chase. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Nori Aoki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag put on by Cabrera, and he is out at second base. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Jose Altuve would be next. Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Lagares. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, George Springer, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 1. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Evan Gattis is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Evan Gattis.
Alex Bregman will also enter as he takes over at third base. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Neil Walker.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
3-1, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed.
batting,
Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles, 0 for 4. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 now to Wright. Now a swing and a miss, strike 3, as Wright is gone for at number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Wilmer Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
4, Wilmer Flores.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deliver on 2-1. And it misses 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Will Harris gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Will Harris.
Juan Lagares will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Chris Davinsky earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.